If you're a traveler or an adventurer who's looking for a bit of thrill during your journeys, haunted forests must be a topic that you spent some time contemplating about. Numerous stories about numerous haunted forests have been told in numerous different versions. Is there any truth to those stories? Or do you dare enter those haunted forests despite their haunted backgrounds built over the stories told through generations? Welcome to Elusive Enigmas, the best place on YouTube for those who are interested in mysteries and paranormal events happening all around the world. In this video, we're venturing into the enigma that is haunted forests. Let's explore the world's most haunted forests. Be with us till the end of the video if you dare. Aokigahara Forest in Japan is considered to be one of the most haunted forests in the world. And that's not just because of some myths or stories. Since the 1950s, there have been over 500 reported suicide cases taken place in the forest. Nearby locals claim that they hear the screams of the spirits at night. There's also another rumor that suggests there is a large underground iron layer that interferes with compasses, and thus leading the ones who enter the forest to roam around without direction. The folks that talk about the spookiness of the forest speculate that either the people who enter are driven to madness, or people who are sick, mentally unstable, and restless are drawn to the forest. Located at the northwest base of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara Forest is also known as the Sea of Trees. Next on our list of haunted forests is the Epping Forest in England. It is a woodland consisting of twisted trees and gloomy surroundings located across 6,000 acres from East London to Essex. The forest is considered haunted as it has been the hiding place for criminals over the centuries. This is where the infamous outlaw from the 18th century, Dick Turpin, used as a hideout, robbing the ones who passed by the forest, and over the years, murderers used it as the place where buried their victims. The stories of people seeing the ghost of Turpin have been spread across the country. However, that's not where the stories end. It is said that if you park your car in neutral at the base of Hangman's Hill, it will be pulled uphill by itself. Want to see if it's true? Home to many fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm, the Black Forest in Germany is one of the most famous haunted forests known around the world. The forest is set along the Rhine River in southwestern Germany and is filled with a large number of pine and fir trees. It's so forested that sunlight barely reaches the forest ground. Many legends originated and spread around the forest. Spooky stories about werewolves, sorcerers, nymphs, and many mythical creatures are associated with the Black Forest. However, locals would say it's the ideal place for a little hike. The most haunted place in North Carolina is the Devil's Tramping Ground, which is located deep in the forest area near Harper's Crossroads in Chatham County. There lies a circle around 40 feet in diameter where nothing grows, not even weed. The circle area is completely desolate. Over the years, the attempts to plant seeds have only reached failure. Samples of soil from the ground have been taken for research, but no explanation has been given yet. Locals say the objects placed inside the circle are thrown out by the morning, and the ones who tried to spend the night there are driven mad. Wychwood Forest in England was once part of the Royal Hunting Grounds in Oxfordshire. The spookiest stories surround this forest. Stories about hands reaching out to touch one's shoulder, sounds of invisible horses, and a horse-drawn cart with crying children are some of the oddest stories told about this forest. The most haunted story might be the one surrounding Amy Robsart. She was the wife of the Earl of Leicester and died because of a broken neck somewhat inexplicably. Stories say that her ghost showed up in front of her husband one day and told that he would join her in 10 days. And he fell ill and died as said. In other stories, the ones who meet her also end up in such tragic conditions. Hoya Bachi Woods in Transylvania, Romania is one of the most haunted places in the world. There is a circular clearing in the center of the forest. Many locals claim that it is a portal to other dimensions, and the people who tried to pass through the clearing never returned. The legend goes that a gathering of 60 people tried to open a gate to another world. The forest is reportedly named after a shepherd who went missing with 200 sheep in the forest. To make matters more unnerving, the trees in the forest grow in odd and distorted shapes. The ones who try to travel through the forest claim that they experienced feelings of nausea, anxiety, and being watched. According to stories, electronic devices also don't work inside the forest. The next forest on our list of haunted forests is Dao Hill Forest, India. Kurseong, which is considered to be one of the most haunted hill stations in India, is located there, approximately 18 miles from Darjeeling. The area is known for its gorgeous orchid gardens and tea plantations. But that's not all. There are stories of woodcutters seeing a headless boy wandering among the trees along a path that's given the nickname Death Road, a woman dressed in gray and a red eye peering at the ones that go to the forest. The Victoria Boys School, situated in the area surrounding Dao Hill, is also rumored to be haunted, with students claiming footsteps belonging to no one appearing in the corridors. Isla de las Muñecas in Mexico might be one of the oddest places on the planet. The island of the dolls in Xochimilco near Mexico City is given its name because of the thousands of baby dolls hanging from the trees on that island. The legend surrounding the island is even more haunted. The only inhabitant and caretaker of the island, Don Julian Santana, found the body of a girl in one of its canals, drowned under mysterious conditions, and a doll floating in the same water. As a tribute to the girl, he hung the doll on a tree. That was only the first of thousands more dolls to come. Some say he was haunted by the girl's spirit, and he kept hanging them to satisfy her ghost for 50 years, until he was also found drowned in the same canal in 2007. Most dolls are missing limbs. That's a few stories about the most haunted forest in the world. Are you spooked yet? Or do you want to experience those stories yourself? The choice is yours. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Elusive Enigma.